MLB's coverage of baseball on the show brings us to the home of the Braves, SunTrust Park. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the Miami Marlins and the Atlanta Braves. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Mike Foltynewicz, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Here's Starlin Castro. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
First pitch, 7:20.
Behind 0-2 now. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Moving under it, Jones. He's got it one away. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, I really like the way Neil Walker is playing right now. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
At the plate, Brian Anderson. His career line with Foltynewicz, not great. He's 1 for 8. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's in there for strike 1. Anderson has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
Digging in, Cliff Floyd. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here comes the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Matthews over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. And now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Jose Arena gets the ball for Miami in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's high for a ball. 1-0. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He's a special player, no doubt. But at home, get this, he's hitting over 400. I mean, he's swinging the bat. He's hitting everything. He's just a very special player playing at home in front of these fans.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, 2-time National League MVP Dale Murphy. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Now Murphy connects and sends this one soaring out to left field. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Batting third, the shortstop, Chipper Jones.
Stepping in for the Braves, Chipper Jones. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First offering on its way. Strike taken up in the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Here now the 2-2. Smoked the other way. High and deep to left. Floyd ranging back. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Still no score. Into the box now, Hanley Ramirez, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch coming, here it is. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And I'm locking in on second
Alfaro.
baseman Ozzie Albies right now. This guy is an elite defender. Came up as a shortstop through the minor leagues until he dislocated his elbow. Has since moved over to second base, and also both sides of the plate. A switch hitter with this kind of swagger and this kind of defense doesn't come along often.
So striding in, Jorge Alfaro. His career line with Fultonavich. He's 1 for 5. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
2-0 now. The 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Alfaro in front, 3 balls and a strike. Waiting next is Curtis Granderson. The 3-1. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. And that's the second out.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Curtis Granderson.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in now, the Grandy man, Curtis Granderson. First pitch on its way. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
This offense just doesn't look like they came to play today. Ugly swing after ugly swing. Just needs to be a better approach across the board.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Miami down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Settling in now, Eddie Matthews. He went deep in the contest last night.
The third baseman, Eddie Matthews.
First offering on its way. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Two 2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. 3-1. Fouled away. The 3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's take a look at Curtis Granderson. He stood the test of time. Former center fielder, can play both corners as well. Known for picking him up and putting him down. This guy can go get him in the gaps.
Stepping into the box, Fred McGriff. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's taken for strike one. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this will be fouled away. Anderson is over to take a look, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And that one got a piece of him.
I got him. First base.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Standing in, Brian McCann. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch of the at-bat. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Granderson going back to the track. And it's gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. First home run of the campaign for him. And it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
Everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
In now, Andrew Jones.
The center fielder,
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
I got the count 1 and 2.
One, 2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Just hung in there on that one. Still only 1 out in the inning. Got him.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with
No
3
left fielder.
strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Stepping in now, Nick Markakis. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, they always say hitting in the 8-hole in the National League is one of the toughest jobs to do because you're hitting in front of the pitcher. Not necessarily going to get pitched like an 8-hole hitter. You want to get out of that spot? Guess what? Newsflash. Be better. Because basically every other hitter in the lineup is hitting in front of you except the pitcher.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Markakis, the runner at first with 2 gone. 1-2 now to the Braves pitcher. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Here's Neil Walker. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Counts even at 1-1 to Walker. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. The 2-2. Hops this one up. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Batting 8, the right fielder, number 65.
Stepping in, Gabby Guerrero. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Guerrero, a former Cincinnati Red, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off season.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Ready now for the Marlins, Jose Arena, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Marlins down quietly. They trail things here 2-0. Ready for another chance? Ozzie Albies 0 for 1 here in the early going.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Back up. Oh, no, that got him. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Striding in once again, Dale Murphy flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now the 1-0. And it's fouled away. Albies aboard here at first with nobody out. 2-1 to the two-time MVP Dale Murphy. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Full count, 3-2. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Granderson comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Chipper Jones.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and standing in now one of the best players of the past 2 decades, the great Chipper Jones. He's set. Here it comes. Line drive, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Standing in now, Eddie Matthews, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-0 on the way is in there for strike one.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
The 2-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Fred McGriff. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. McGriff swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 6'3". He's in the midst of his 20th major league campaign. Pretty remarkable. Almost 2 full decades playing at the highest level.
Yeah, he has seen it all. I don't know if he's old school, new school, middle school, whatever the case may be. He's seen an influx of all different types of players, all different mindsets, how to hit, how to pitch. This guy has officially seen it all.
2 down, runners at first and second. Count remains 2-2. And that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. 2 left for Atlanta as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. So coming to the plate, Starlin Castro comes into this at-bat 0-for-1 in the ballgame.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
Yeah, right there. It's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Ready on 1-2. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Albies brings it in. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 30, Cliff Floyd.
So 2 are gone now in the Miami fourth, and the free swinging Cliff Floyd will stand in. First offering on its way. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Murphy's under it, and that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're still down. It's 2-0. Welcome back to SunTrust Park just outside of Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. The next to bat for Atlanta, Brian McCann. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Grounded to the right. Oh, and this is kicked out there by Castro. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watch it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs.
In now, Andrew Jones, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2.
2 strikes.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
The 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Stepping in now, Nick Markakis, lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. McCann leads off first with one away. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Two and two count. Here it comes. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the fifth and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Pitch to him is off the plate. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. 1-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed, 1-1. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Two pitches fouled away. Another 2-2 offering rolled slowly down the third baseline. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a runner left stranded. We played 4 full. Braves lead this one 2-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The shortstop.
So digging in now, Hanley Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. To the left side, but it's well foul. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these two guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
You know, Matt, sometimes it's really hard to put a finger on why a guy pitches well and why a guy is having a very difficult time. So far, he hasn't had a very good season, but you know this, when you have the stuff that this guy has, he's 1 out, 1 inning, 1 pitch away from turning things back around, and he's pitching more now like the guy we thought he was going to be.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The batter, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch that misses 1-2. No runs, no hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Stepping up now, Curtis Granderson. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Granderson, often referred to as the Grandy Man. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Miami down in order. They're down 2-0. Dan Straley will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 58, Dan Straley.
Stepping in, Ozzie Albies, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. The windup and the 0-1. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Floyd giving chase, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
Now to the plate, Dale Murphy. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Albies stands at second with no outs. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Fouled off. Now another 2-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That was a good job there of using the batter's
The batter,
aggressiveness
number 10.
against him. He was
Shortstop.
putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a
Go.
pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Standing in now, Chipper Jones, as he'll take a look at ball one. The 1-0 home. Slice down the left side, but foul. 1 out and a runner on second base. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. And Chipper so good at waiting for his pitch. He's got it to 3-1 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
The 3-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The 3-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Another one sent foul. Payoff pitch one more time. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. He'll try it again, 3-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! A 2-run shot off the bat of Chipper Jones. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Braves add on. It's 4-0.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Stepping in now, Eddie Matthews.
Eddie.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first two by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
Ready with the 0-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
Again, he sends it out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. The 2-2 one more time. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, first baseman, Fred McGriff.
Digging in once again, Fred McGriff. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now. This is pulled into right. That's his first base hit. Make him 1 for 2 now. Success on a 3-1 count to keep the inning alive here. The throw is wild, and he gets away.
Boy, this has been a tough one for him so far, D'Lo. 7th hit of the game already. They're really making him work.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. As Dustin Pedroia says, it's a laser show out there.
Into the box, Brian McCann. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Outside, that's the ball.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Fouled away.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Now the payoff pitch home. Ball 4.
Ball 4.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Andrew Jones.
At the plate, Andrew Jones. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
McGriff on second. McCann on at first with 2 down. The 0-2 home. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Andrew Jones, a 3-run home run. First home run of the campaign for him as this lead swells to 7-0.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Into the box now, Nick Markakis. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
In now, Mike Foltynewicz. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1.
You can tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
A runner on first with 2 away. Pitch is popped up. Castro is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So this once slim lead is slim no longer as 5 runs come across to score to help build a substantial advantage. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Braves 7 and the Marlins nothing. Up next from Miami, Neil Walker. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. And that's too high, ball 2. Now the 2-0 home. Popped up. Matthews shading to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
In now, Gabby Guerrero. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
2 strikes.
The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Swing and a line drive. Foul. The next 3-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Miguel Rojas will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Miguel Rojas.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Starlin Castro would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Comes with a slider, 3-0, but gets it over for strike 1.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
This is line to left, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Caleb Smith gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Ozzie Albies will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Ozzie Albies.
First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed for the first strike. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1. The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
The right fielder, number 3, Dale.
Ready once again, Dale Murphy. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it. Guerrero makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Chipper Jones.
Into the box, Chipper Jones. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
First offering on its way. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Albies, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. Now Chipper connects. Deep left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
Stepping in now, Eddie Matthews. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home. Pulled toward right center field. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. It's 8-0. At the plate, Fred McGriff. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
1-1 to count. The 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. Gloved by Walker. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Braves will settle for just the 1. We're through 6 full. It's the Braves 8 and the Marlins nothing. Back here at SunTrust Park, this one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Now at the plate, Starlin Castro. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going. Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2. Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Murphy's on his horse, and no one will track it down. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him looking up around the letters.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Into the box, Brian Anderson. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. On the ground to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 30, Cliff Floyd.
Striding in, Cliff Floyd. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. The 1-0. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
2-0 count. The pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. Murphy is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Still 8-0. Brian McCann. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Andrew Jones. As the first pitch here's a bit high, he's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Now batting, no left fielder, Nick Markakis.
Digging in and looking for more, Nick Markakis. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a line drive, but foul. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. down in order go the Braves, as it remains an 8-0 ball game. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Hanley Ramirez. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball one.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
In there, and it's even at 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-1. Popped up, and no one will track it down. The 1-2. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway, out to deep center. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And they're now on the board, though still well behind. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Darren O'Day is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 56, Darren O'Day. Now playing left field and batting 9, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr. Now batting, the catcher, Jorge.
In now, Jorge Alfaro, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate. Base is empty here with nobody out. Hit hard to the right. Foul.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Yeah, that was solid strategy going with the right-handed reliever there, looking for the right-on-right advantage, but he took that strategy and blasted it into the outfield stands. Guy on the bump just didn't execute the pitch he wanted.
Now batting, the center fielder, Curtis Granderson.
Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. Fouled away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. 2-2.
You know, he just doesn't have command of where he's throwing the ball right now. I mean, that pitch was supposed to be on the outside part of the plate. And when you miss by that much, something's off.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. The 3-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Jones will back up and put this away for a long out, number 1. The Braves are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
A brilliant performance, Matty V. As a manager and a pitching coach, all you can ask for is your pitchers to be rock solid, and he was in this one, only allowing 1 hit.
Digging in, Neil Walker. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Hey, I don't blame this guy right here. I would have took the first pitch myself. All you got is kneecaps and elbows coming at you.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Still only 1 out in the inning. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, number 65.
Coming to the plate now, Gabby Guerrero. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Just missing here, 2-0.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Two, here it is. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Inside, he misses, ball 4.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Ladies
John
and gentlemen,
Birdie will
your
grab a bat
attention,
and hit
please.
for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Marlins, number 55, John Birdie.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-1 home is a slider taken for a ball.
I got 2-1.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Acuna's there for it. And that's the 3rd out. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Atlanta leads it 8-2. Austin
attention,
Bryce
please.
enters now in a
Now
mop-up
pitching
role as
for
she'll try to
Miami.
keep the deficit right
Number
where it
37,
is.
Austin Bryce.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Junior.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Ready with the 0-1. Hits the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
2-2 the count. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And the throw is there to record the first out.
The batter, number 1.
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ozzie Albies. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's the first pitch to him. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Albies with a 1-1 count now.
Oh,
2-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The 2-2 is taken. Ball 3. One out, nobody on. Full count still. Left side, but well foul. Now the 3-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Castro's got it. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Moving closer towards our conclusion now. 8-2 the count in this one, as our line score will give you a look at how we got to this point in the contest. Ready for another shot now. Dale Murphy struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is foul right side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Braves are set down 1-2-3, but no matter, they lead it 8-2.
Craig Kimbrell comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close a game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Second baseman, Starlin Castro.
First pitch of the at-bat. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
One and one to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Misses. Ball 2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, third baseman, Brian Anderson.
So stepping in, Brian Anderson. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Into the box now, Cliff Floyd, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Kimbrel is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty V. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. Right side hit hard, taken in by McGriff, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, shortstop, Hanley Ramirez.
So striding forward now, Hanley Ramirez. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
In the last at-bat, Matty V, that was a changeup he hit to straightaway center field. This guy looks to hit the ball right through the middle of the diamond. And if you elevate the ball like he did on that last one and get that ball up in the zone, he could take you out of the ballpark. Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Lets it fly 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
3-1 to the Marlins middle infielder. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
That is just a great at-bat there.
Now
when you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them. And that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Ready now, Jorge Alfaro. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Miami down to their last strike. Stays alive, still 0-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And he will put this one away. And the Braves have taken games 1 and 2 here at home, as this one is over.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
8-2 tonight's final. Atlanta took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Mike Foltynewicz earns his first win of the season as he finishes 7 innings, allowing only 1 hit. Jose Arena was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 21 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at SunTrust Park, 41,084. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.